Are you feeling like you're lacking confidence in an energy demanding burnout world? Well, today I'm going to talk about building confidence and grounding in this respect. Welcome to the podcast and thank you for being here today. Now, recently I've been exhausted with emotional things coming up on my mind and some very limiting challenges coming up. And I think there's a problem with things like social media and the media in general that can kind of really exhaust our brains. So that's why I put like measures in to really cut mine down. Of course, I still use social media because I need to for like business and connecting with people, but I do really reduce the times I use it. And we live in that world where there's a lot of demands on us. There's a lot of information. Everyone's telling you they're right, and it can be exhausting. And it's like, what's right? What's wrong? Who am I? What path am I following? And I've totally been there, right? And it's like, how do you manage life without being exhausted? Well, I've really been putting some time into this, and here is what I'm going to share with you today in terms of working through life when it can be quite demanding. There's a lot of burnout happening, and emotionally we can get quite drained. Because maybe you're right now, you're exhausted, you're burnt out, and it's just not helping you. So here are a few points I'm going to give you today. I'm going to make it short and sweet because I don't want to make this episode on burnout and energy demanding things super long. So the first thing is start with the right emotional energy in the day. Now, you may not always get it right. Don't expect to be 100% on top of your emotions every single day because that's just not realistic. Because things are going to come up, life's going to come up, but having every single day a morning routine where you can really put in the intention to feel good, whether that's meditation, working out, breath work, whatever you need, for me that really helps. So that's the first thing I'm going to say. The second thing is put self-discipline into small amount of selected habits. I've got this very wrong in the past, and not just rely on willpower for everything because it's only limited and it does not work. So what I mean by that is like, okay, you're going to be disciplined in everything you got to do in your job or your business today. You got to be disciplined in all your workout habits. You got to be disciplined in everything you eat, right? That's quite exhausting. Maybe it works for a couple of days, maybe even a week, but then it's going to be exhausting because you're relying on willpower. Instead, just have a few, less than a handful of habits that are very simple for you to follow consistently and put your discipline into them. That's what I found useful. So it might be like drinking a glass of water every single morning, getting to sleep on a certain time, or going to the gym for just 20 minutes. And then if you want to do longer, you want to do longer, rather than setting yourself an hour and a half workout every single day. For me, that's what really helps. Number 3, focus on one main thing you've got to complete each day, each week, each month, etc. Right? Rather than having all these things to do. You can have other things to do that are going to come in. Sometimes things randomly out of nowhere can come in. But focusing on one main thing really can reduce that exhaustion, I've personally found as well. And then the fourth point is really break down tasks smaller. So if you've got like, okay, I've got to do this assignment, right? My assignment's to be done then. And then you start and you think, this is exhausting. That is always going to be hard because you've got all these things in your mind coming up rather than breaking it down into smaller chunks, which can really help it being more efficient. So set yourself out to win. And then the number 5, the most essential, is celebrate every single time you take any kind of progress. Celebrate, because that'll make you feel good and you'll want to do more of it. So just going through those points again. Number 1, start with the right emotional workout every single day, whatever that is for you. All right. Number 2, self-discipline on a small amount of habits, not too many. Number 3, focus on one main thing that you want to achieve each day, each week, each month, and focus on that rather than hundreds of things. Number 4, break down your tasks to even smaller chunks. And then number 5, celebrate every step of the way. So that's what I got for you today. I appreciate you for being here. And remember to lead with your heart and not with fear.